whenever I call someone, I know what my business is, and I don't want to waste anybody's time because I know my time is, it's too valuable to be wasted. So if someone tells you, how do we expedite this conversation, you got to get straight into your spill, but if you don't know what to respond when someone states that, that means you might not know what you're talking about. That means you might not know what you were there to say. That means you might be reading off of a script. And if you're reading off of a script as a salesperson, that's not the best way to go about it, because I've been doing this for a while, and what I know is that it just means, one, you don't know what you're doing. Two, you haven't done it time and time again to not be worried about making mistakes. You can't be worried about making mistakes when you're trying to sell people, close people. You gotta lean with just trying to have a good conversation. You need to know how to talk to people over the phone. You need to know how to talk to people face to face. And you need to talk to people as if you already know them. You have to project what you want from the other side. But, but that's one concept when it comes to people just not know how to talk without they look at like closing people, or their sales process as like a script. And if it doesn't go according to the script, then it's like they get thrown off their pivot and they don't know what to do, so they just start saying things that don't even make sense. But ultimately, in real estate, it's pretty interesting because I see it time and time again. People don't know what to say, so they freeze and they just start saying all types of crazy stuff because it wasn't a part of what they studied. But this is real life. You can call 1,000 people out here in real estate, and some people are very busy. I'm very busy. Every minute counts. Even this minutes of me on this call counts. It has to make sense. It has to be scalable.